They're just the best family ever.
Next up, Jake McCauley.
I want to thank my dad for encouraging me to keep going. Even though I'm bigger than all the other kids, I can still be as fast as them.
Yeah! Yeah! Amen. One more, Josh Raymond, you got anything to say?
Not really, but I want to thank my family for having me ride pretty much and fixing my bikes and everything. Well, not really anything else, but.
And there it is. We'll work on podium speeches next year, guys. Nice job. Dylan Cunningham. NJMiniGP by far, again, biggest rider in the class, manhandled that 110 all season long, incredibly riding that motorcycle, and that's Brendan Colligan. Blowing our minds in every single race. This kid found traction where I just didn't understand there was any, and somehow managed to make his way to the front of the pack almost every single race. Next up, that's Dylan Cunningham.
I'd like to thank Scott for taking me everywhere, my dad for fixing all my bikes, and my mom for letting me go.
Finally, somebody thanks Mom. And last but definitely not least, in first place, Brendan Colligan.
Same thing as last time, I just forgot. Thanks, Colin, for beating me up every time I go too slow.
And that's it, moving as a team. The Mount Humphreys. And he did it in the entire year on a bone stock 100. About a quarter of the horsepower of the rest of the motorcycles on the grid, but he still pulled off third place. Nice job, Spence.
When I pull up to the track, I got the best mic.
Gus is an absolute wizard on a motorcycle, as we all know. It's incredible watching him race. But this year, he was edged out by one of the best riders we have at MiniGP for sure on all motorcycle sizes. Next year, going to the big time, right? So this rider's been with us forever, and he's been a little bit in some of the shadows of the older riders. That's Brendan Posh and Andy Razziano, but this is Colin Brogan. He has arrived. Next year, you're going to see him on the big track quite a bit. And you're going to see him on the podium quite a bit tonight as well. This is a tough class. So let's start with Spencer Humphreys. Spence, what do you have to say?
You know, I don't even know where to begin to start thanking people. Obviously, gotta thank Tommy Buffet, Jake Leahy, always motivating me before I go out on the track, every time I call him. Yeah, it gets a little emotional sometimes, but you know, in the end, it really just helped me out. Gotta thank my brother and my parents for sure, because without this, like, everybody. And then definitely, you know, the Posh Foundation for sure, yeah.
You'll notice he's the only one that's going to take the microphone from me. And in second place, Gus Rodeo.
So first, I'd like to thank the Posh Foundation, Savage Motorsports, Bell Helmets, Mom and Dad, both sets of grandparents coming out. Cuts by Maz, you'll see him when you walk out. Pretty sick. Thank you.
And here he is, Colin Brogan.
I'd like to thank my parents for keeping me on the track all year, and Scott for sure for giving me these awesome bikes to ride. And yeah, that's about it.
That's about it. You'll have another chance. Don't worry. Another round of applause for Pro X, first, second, and third. Also, Yamaha TTR 125s, anything in that realm, 125cc 4 strokes and down, air cooled. This class again. And in first place in stock 100, I want to say by a mile, this kid set the tone on what 100s can do, and that's Spencer the Mouth Humphreys. And that's what heavyweight looks like, ladies and gentlemen. He told me he's been working out for this night. So that's what Skinny Scott looks like. And that's Artie Meeker. Making an entrance, there he is.
And they stay there, and they stay there.
Get up on the plate. And there it is, the worst looking podium you want.
NJMiniGP enough for everything, but Artie Meeker made me ride this class. I wouldn't have done it, I had to put on weight to do this. So thanks everybody.
And in first place, where you getting at? None other than we're gonna hear a lot of his names throughout the night. Again, Colin Brogan. And there's our podium for F1, first, second, and third. All right, Owen, what do you have to say about this class?
Same as last time, I'm going to say go Eagles. We're done. Yeah.
And Spence Humphreys.
Another great class. Another great racing on the good old glory bike, stock 100. But you know, just a great year and all, and just happy I could be here. Go Eagles!
Nice, Spence. I see you did your hair for the evening too. Next up, Colin Brogan.
I had a great time this year in F1. Had a great time racing with Spencer and Owen and everybody in the class. Just happy I came out first.
Hardball battle.
It was a great time. I love riding with Colin, it's a lot of fun. I'd like to thank Brendan Posh, Andy Masiato, Jake Leahy, Ryan from the Junior World Championship, my parents, my sister, my grandfather, my other grandfather, my grandmoms, Jim Bob, Mark Leonhard, and Sager.
All right, guys, thank you very much. Colin, let's talk about this season real quick. Did you feel like you had pressure this whole season in F2?
It felt like all year Gus was right behind me.
Second place, first year in the open classes, 10 years old, somehow gets on a 150R, can't even touch the ground, figures out not only how to ride it fast, but ride it faster than 99% of the riders that have ever showed up to MiniGP, and that's Owen Granoff. The sky's the limit for that one. He just goes faster and faster every single event. Chase him down over and over again. Colin Brogan. And there's our podium first, second, third Super Mini. Alright, let's see if we can get through this one clean too. Gus Rodeo. How many people have we thanking this time?
Well, that was a while, so. This year was great. Super many races I did race. I had
Wait for 1 second, real quick. Another one we want to mention real quick. He's been behind the camera all season this season and really working his butt off like I've never seen. He's grown into such an impressive young man. But that's Brandon Posh found himself a ride. Come on up. Boys, I just want you to mention a little something if you can. Brandon, tell us about your ride.
So yeah, for 2018, I wound up getting a factory KTM ride in the British Championship in the Moto3 class.
That's the big news. The big news. Ty, what do you have to say about Red Bull?
Well, we went to Red Bull Rookies trying, I was not expecting it, just go and have fun, and then once I made Red Bull, it all changed. It's going to be really fun. The level of competition is going to be way higher, and I think that's good for me, and I hope to do really well, and I'd just like to thank everybody for the support, entry track days, and all my sponsors, Mom and Dad for making it all happen. Thank you.
Listen, I gotta say, riding a motorcycle is not the only reason you make it to these places. A podium speech like that is what you're working on. There's so many things off the track that you work on to become a better rider, person. And Tyler embraces all of it, so you see why he's getting where he's getting. And hard work doesn't look anything different than this right here, Brandon Posh. Yeah, for the record, I've never seen anybody actually get entwined inside a motorcycle like Wendy does. Up there, Ronnie, up there. First time on the podium, so he gets a microphone.
Just want to thank MiniGP for putting this together, Kevin Rodeo, of course, my fiance for all her support, my dad, and just got to say thank you to you guys. This has been like awesome sport. I got into it a little late in the game, my third season now, and with New York being closed, I'm looking forward to coming down to Jersey. Yeah.
So. All right, thanks, Ryan. There he is. And in second place, I don't know how you pulled this one off, it must have been a points thing. Michael Banquet, all the way from Canada. Somehow made this out Joe the Laundry.
The only time you're gonna beat Joe.
Oh. Savor it, Mike. And in first place, Ryan McKay again. The heavy hitter from New York. All right, we gotta let him say a little word or two. Joe, what do you have to say?
Well, I didn't know I was gonna get up here, but I'm up here, so I'd like to thank all my sponsors, my mom, my dad, helped me out. MiniGP, Evolve, M2, for all the help they can give me throughout the season, so, yeah.
I also like to thank my parents for always supporting me and getting me to the races.
Nothing for the chili.
Ryan's he's our supermoto maniac. He eats, breathes, sleeps supermoto, loves supermoto. We wouldn't have a supermoto class if it wasn't for Ryan encouraging us, writing the rules for us.
To thank my unofficial sponsors, Broken Audis,
eBay, Hotel Robson, Hotel England, but they're very accommodating puppies. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Love you guys. Thank you.
Next up, Mark Lienhard, or as we like to affectionately call him, Kermit the Frog. Mark takes a lot of grief, but it's all in good spirit. I like to say Mark is so slow that the bugs hit him on the back of the helmet. But he knows he's a true racer, and I'd be worried about us lining up next to him on the grid. So congrats, Mark.
Thanks, guys. I gotta say, the last few years we've been doing this, it is a ton of fun. Especially with the Moors. They're there all the time. It's great. All our coaches, all the people we do this with, it is an incredible event. If you know anybody who hasn't checked it out, it's not Moto America, it's not MotoGP, but it's about as much fun as you can pack up in a track in one day. And I really appreciate everybody's help, especially these guys. Yeah. Unbelievable amount of work. I can't count past Ken and Paul and Kat can both do that very well. Thank you.
Got's another one, man. This kid's got talent. But not just innate talent, he works at it, you know. He really does. He's always working on his riding, his racing, and as Ryan said, you guys are nailing it with these foundational blocks, because everybody who comes to the MotoGladiator series from you guys is wise beyond their years, and is focused, determined, and really knows why they're there. So Gus got second place in Superstock 300 Expert, was our North Region champion, and took first place in Superbike Expert, was North Region champion and South Region champion there. Almost had first place in Superstock, but Mark Lienhard took advantage of a double points round. Gus couldn't make it too.
Thank you. It was a great season. I had a lot of fun with all my friends. I'd like to thank my sponsors, Bell Helmets, Evolve GT, N2, MotoGladiator, Bell Helmets. Oh, I said that.
You said it twice.
Moto Liberty, RS Tai Chi, Spellcaster Productions, Cathedral Event Center, my whole family for coming out, supporting me. You two for putting it on. Thank you so much.
Almost out of battery.
All right. Will is another fabulous racer, and this year what I really saw was just how he was working on his racecraft, not riding any harder than he needed to, making smart passes, wait until the end of the race to make those winning passes, really putting it all together, which is just great to watch. He really ran away with both the Superstock Amateur and the Superbike Amateur classes, winning by a handy points lead. Also the first place finisher for the North Region and the South Region for both Superstock 300 and Superbike. And next year, yeah, you're going to Expert, so we'll have a few more people for you to compete with. All right, congrats.
Thank you. So I first want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, because without him, I would, for protecting me throughout the season. I want to thank Mr. Ryan from NJMiniGP and the family of NJMiniGP, because that's where I started off at. And without them, I would have never found my speed. I also want to thank Evolve GT, and I want to thank them personally for opening doors and opportunities for us young guns. I want to thank Mr. Kevin Rodeo, because there has been times this season where I've crashed, and he's always found ways to get me back on the track to finish the race. I want to thank my mom and dad, William and Kamisha Moore.
Okay, I was trying to get the kids straight, but I never thought that I would have to get up here and speak.
You're famous.
Stop, Mark. Where do I even begin? I just want to, can I go back a little? why don't you come down to Jersey and, meet everyone down there? And that's exactly what we did, and it just took off from there. I never imagined we would get to where we are today, and I have to say thank you, Ryan, thank you, Steve, Artie, Stump, Nathan, Sharon, Chrissy, like all of you guys. We love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Love you too. You guys have made us feel like family from the very beginning, and because of New Jersey MiniGP and all that we learned from there, opportunities came right in front of us. We were pitted next to Billy and Angela, and the invite came, and it just took off from there. So while I have everybody in front of me, again, I just want to say thank you for everything, and I'm glad you guys are still doing what you're doing, because again, this is where it begins, this is where it starts with the kids, adults. Evolve, you guys know I love you guys. Thank you for the opportunities for myself, my husband, the kids, MotoGladiator. We never thought the kids would be racing at the capacity they're racing right now, and it's just blown my mind. Who knows what the future has for us, but as everyone keeps saying, why don't you try CCS? So we'll try that and see where we go from there, but from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you to my husband, my beautiful babies. Y'all know I love y'all.
Everybody who took part, all of those folks who took the race class this year, the folks who've moved on to CCS, thanks. I'll turn it over to Ryan.
Hey buddy.
What's up?
What's up? What's up? What's going on for next year? 2019.
2019. Fireplace Warehouse KTM Moto3 on a 2018 KTM in the British Championship.
Nice.
Looking to make a title attack this year. It's my year.
Yep, this is a big year for you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
First year, last year, learned all the tracks, learned everything, and
Well, we were with you from day one, right?
Yeah.
From the beginning. I remember when I first met you. You were on your little bicycle, right? You and Andy, and I was like, he's like, he really wants to get into riding a motorcycle, and after that, it just took off. And,
it's been since like 2000 and I don't even know when, like 2004.
Yep.
And since then, it's just been every year. You've watched me every year, just better.
Yeah.
And getting bigger, unfortunately.
That's okay. How tall are you then?
Now I'm like 6 foot.
Are you really already? Oh,
yeah.
geez.
6 foot.
6 foot.